I am really excited to show you this suite. I think I may have done a card already with it, but I really do like it. And the thing is, the designer series paper and the embellishments are not going to be after the end of December. So really, they are just gorgeous. So I want to share them with you so that you know what they're like before they disappear at the end of next month, which starts tomorrow. So the other thing about tomorrow also is the last chance sale begins. There's up to 60% off um, some of the product that are on there. So don't miss that out. I will be putting a link up to my website about that as well. So anyway, let's flick over to the desktop and we will get started. And where are we? Here we go. So, sorry, I've got a really dry mouth. It's yeah. So just a little bit about this suite. This is the embellishments, which, as I say, are only around until the end of December. These are gold swirls. They just really shine, and they're stunning. You can see that online. And actually, I'm just going to check that all is going and I'm not speaking to myself. And this is now, there is another stamp set and dies, but another stamp set, I should say, that goes with this. But I only bought this stamp set because I had plenty of Christmas stamp set. I was, yeah, very good about that. And these are the dies. Now, they come with some gorgeous frames and, of course, outlines for the stamps. The sentiments are gorgeous. I love the font in these sentiments. And so you have birthday, special day, celebrate, lots of variations, and a thank you, which is fantastic. And of course, these go with these images. So the other thing with this suite is these beautiful papers. Gorgeous colours. So this is one side. Oops, I've got two of those there. Pop that one over there. I've got one of each. There is two of each. And these are, this is this side. So the beautiful balmy blue and the evening evergreen and soft succulent. Just gorgeous. And this is the other side. So lots of pinks and blues and greens, all my favourite colours, of course. So you can see why I wanted to get this one. Okay, what are we going to be making today? As I said, it is a simple fold. So I will just show you the base. Okay, so I have scored this one at 1.5 inches, and then I have folded it in to meet that function on there. So you can change that to whatever width you want. I chose 1.5 what I was doing, but you could all do it smaller, you could do it larger, whatever you fancy. So I'm going to use some Night of Navy, which I haven't used for ages. So let's just pop this down. Sort of, I think with Christmas and everything, you tend to use all your greens and reds and things like that. So my other colours have been a little bit neglected. Okay, so welcome along everybody. Please do leave a comment if you're here. Say hi. It's always nice to know people are out there. Okay, so the designer series paper I'm using is this blue. Yes, I'm not doing pink. You'll be surprised to know. I am going to be doing some blues and greens. Okay, so I'm going to pop that one in. This is a good fold to be able to use some different designer series papers as well, not just one. You can use a couple complementary ones. And the other piece I'm using is this beautiful one. Now, let's see, I don't think it matters which way up you have it. And that is the front. So I've already stamped, just pop that to one side, already stamped and die cut this image from the stamp set, which is this one here. And we are going to use some blends today to colour. I haven't used blends for a while either. Excuse me. So I've got Balmy Blue and I've got Night of Navy and I have Evening Evergreen and I've got one Soft Succulent, and I always have my white, well, it's a colour lifter it's called. It's not really white, it's a colour lifter, just in case I make a mistake. So let me see. Let's get going. I'll start with the leaves, I think. Right, so I'm just going to go in at the bottom here and add a bit of, now this is the darkest Evening Evergreen, and I'm just going to do the leaves. Now I think I say this every time as an explanation, but everyone has their own way of colouring with blends, which is fantastic. Whatever works for you. I like to start with my dark and go to my light. Some people do it the other way, but it all works in the end and looks the same. Okay, now have I got all those leaves? No, there's a couple more here. So yes, I thought I'd do something other than Christmas today. I've done so many Christmas cards, I thought it would be really, really nice to do something that is not Christmas. So this is the light one. I'm just bringing that up a little bit. It looks pretty similar to that one, but just going to graduate it up a little bit. Oh, I don't want that one. So it's quite a small image, obviously, so I'm using the fine tip nib. Right. There we go. And I've just got the Soft Succulent, just to add a little bit on the tips there, just to make sure that it's got a good blended look. Now I start in the dark and I draw that out to the tip. So you're aiming for not having a line. So that's why they're called blender pens, I guess. But you're drawing up from the dark and making it blend like a seamless colour. And it's great, they're great too for adding obviously a bit of shading, things like that. You can always use them, you don't have to use the dark and the light options. You can use, I often, if it's something that I just want straight colour in, you can just straight colour on them. You don't have to add the different colours. Oops, I'm going to do one of those. Okay. Oh, I've missed a couple there. Right, oops. Now I'm going to do the flowers, and I'm going to do them in, Balmy Blue. Now there's, I think, forget-me-nots and bluebells. Now I am starting with this one, but I am going to come back. Right. So this is the dark Balmy Blue, and I'm just going around here. And then I'm going to come in. So I've got the light Night of Navy, and this is going to be the center piece. It's a lovely combination actually. And this one. Last one. Right, now I'm going to come in with the light. There we go. And I'm just drawing those colours out to the end. So hopefully you're all good out there. Love to hear from someone. Say hi. Okay. This one. And I'm just going to add a bit of light blue to this. There we go. Right. So let's set that aside. And the next thing I want to do is stamp the sentiment. So, excuse me again, gosh. I have used this. Now when you cut this die out, it cuts out the middle and the frame, so you get the two separate pieces. So if you're wanting to change the colours and have white for the middle and evening evergreen for the outside, you need to cut it twice. But then I keep mine and I use them for other things, so not waste it. Okay, so I'm going to use the birthday stamp, wishes for a beautiful birthday. Okay, ink up, just tapping on there, and just going to aim for the middle. Okay. And right, now this is the frame. What I want to do is I'm going to have it, because I'm going to have it half on and half off. I need to secure that in the back there. So what I thought I would do, okay, so I'm going to put it in. Snug fit. So I want to take my tape. Oh, it's just started to rain out there. And I'm going to start there. And I'm going to run it down to this end. Gosh, it's quite heavy. I don't know if you can hear it out there. And then I'm going to lift it up before I put the next one on. There we go. Same thing. Gosh, it is bucketing down all of a sudden. We had enough rain here in New Zealand, I would have thought. Okay. It's a little bit fiddly, but next I'm going to just remove that one as well. Right, now because this is going to be half shown on the card, when you lift it over you'll see the back. I'm going to add back to this. And because there's tape on there, that should keep that all in place. There we go. And that one. Excellent. Just squeeze those down. And we can then pop it up on some dimensionals. Now I only want this half, obviously. Make sure I've still got the right half here. Yep. Oh my goodness. And sorry about that, taking all the, it's a bit boring watching me taking these off, but right. Let's pop this over here. Next, I've got some, these are just cut out of there, that's a die, just cut out of basic white, and this is the piece I coloured. Let me just get rid of these. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to have that like so. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on there and one dimensional on the end. Probably just a half of one actually. Oh, a bit of thunder. Hopefully, usually when this happens, we get a power cut. So if I disappear, you know what's happened. We've had a power cut. Okay, so a bit of glue. I'm sure you must be able to hear that. Goodness me, it's loud. And then I'm just going to pop these in. So I wanted to keep, the paper's quite busy and the colouring, so the rest of it I wanted to keep pretty straightforward. So, and this one, I'm going to flip this one over and I'm going to tuck it in there. So, hi Shani. Oh, hi Linda. Oh, thank you. It's nice to know someone's out there watching it where your mother's in an appointment. Oh, you haven't played. Oh, can you hear the thunder? Oh, I know. It's really going to town. I'm going to slip this in. Oh, I hope your mother's all right, Shani. There we go. Okay. Now I have already pre-done this, coloured this the same, and that's on a night of navy. No, I really love the designer series paper for this suite, I must admit. Okay, so that's the inside. See how that side now, you can't see any, it looks just as gorgeous as the front. Okay, and lastly, of course, we'll have to do some embellishments. So I thought I would do a combination of the gold, these gems. I don't know if you really got a good look, but they really are gorgeous. Okay, let's see. This is an evening evergreen, but it, oh yeah. I just put it on lightly in case I change my mind, which is what I do sometimes, and then I take them off again. And a gold one. Put that one there. And put another green one up here. Oops. Turn over. Yep. Okay. And one more gold. Yeah, aren't they gorgeous? These gold swirls. Really, really like them. And we have our finished card. Not a pink piece in sight, all green and blue. But I just love this combination of the night of navy, evening evergreen, and the blue. I just think it's beautiful. And this is the inside. Now I have made a couple of other cards with this one. I made this one for my reel, which will be up in the next couple of days, a vintage one. And I have done this one for Christmas. And this is one that I did for the Global Stampin' Video Haul. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you look at these papers and just really want to get them, because you will not be disappointed. They are beautiful, and I love having these beautiful frames. So I hope you enjoyed that. Oh my goodness, nails here, no pink, yeah, nails. Oh my goodness, can you hear that thunder? That's a really big rolling one. Now it's torrential rain. We're sure to have a power cut any minute now. So I'm glad I've come to the end. Yes, so don't forget, it is the last chance sale tomorrow, plus the update and then the name of it's gone right out of my mind. The one that's there's an update on the clearance rack. Update on the clearance rack. Oh, you know what I've forgotten? I haven't finished. Oh my goodness, I've got ribbon. Of course I've got ribbon. So what I wanted to show you with this ribbon, just when you thought it was safe. Oh gosh, Shani, that would have been scary. Hope she's okay. You know, recovering, but I hope long term she's okay. I removed this. It's just stitched. It comes off really easily. And you was thinking I was looking at it and there was something missing. Now I'm going to do this ribbon in a triple bow. So hopefully, so you're just looping between my fingers. Try and keep the loops even. And I'll do one more. So this middle part of this ribbon, I'm yelling because it's so noisy out there. This middle part of this ribbon is balmy blue. So, and then you just loop that round and you have your triple bow. Okay, let's pop that on. Just grab my glue dots. But yes, so don't miss out on the clearance rack and the last chance. Last chance, which starts tomorrow. It is only as stocks last for the last chance, obviously, because it's the end of the catalogue products. Oh my goodness, fancy for getting the ribbon. Not that I always use ribbon, but there we go. Might trim that just a little bit more. There we go. That's better. So I hope you enjoyed. I've finished now. So take care, everybody, and I really look forward to seeing you all again next week. And Shani, I really do hope your mum has a good full recovery now. That's great. I'm pleased she's recovering. So take care, everybody. I'm going to go and batten down the hatches and prepare for a power cut. Thank you. Bye.